Okay, I'm going to give it a minute or two, trying out something new. So, with that said, I hope I don't F up too much. I'm showing y'all a screen right now. I'm so dumb. Anyway, but let me actually get off of here. Okay, I'm going to give it a minute or two. I thought that shit was whatever. Anyway, okay, so I am going to. I was going to do this much earlier, but my Word file I had totally just blew up on me, and I don't know when I did this like little chart thing so you could see what the chart. Hey, honest, I mean, I'm drinking, so after I get through my thing, it might be way more fun. But anyway, I'm drawing out Streamlabs, so we'll see how that goes. But this will be on the page, so that'll work out. I'm just going to go through two aspects today, and I think y'all will be wowed by the shit that Jorrun Star Chart says about him. Sorry, sip of claw. But the two, because I don't have a birth time, but I'm going to dig into what I got. So I guess let's roll. Okay. Okay. I don't want to give a whole astrology lesson, so I don't know if I should explain what an aspect means or just go ahead and just say it. Like, fuck it. Like, right? Let's just say what it means. Okay. Oh, thanks, honest. Are you being honest? Or are you being honest like Justin McFetridge? You never know these days. Yay. Oh, okay. So, you know what? If you're listening to the car, I'm not worried about aspect explanation. Let's just tell you the dirt that I personally think is true based on astrology. But you don't have to believe it. But let's just, pick them apart like vultures. Let's do it. Okay. Like I said, I had a cute Word document because I'm very into fonts and stuff. But, oh well, y'all can't see. It doesn't matter. Well, you might be able to. But, all right. So, the aspects I'm going to look at today is going to be the Sun quintile Neptune and the Sun trine Uranus. All right, so I don't know if you can really see up close or not, but here it says it's 0 degrees applying on this one, and that one means boom, it is so strong. This is who this person is. And when I compiled the keywords, I was appalled at what it said. So anyway, let's do the Sun Neptune first because I think that's right too. And if anyone can jump in the chat and tell me, because I'm going to have a question here in a second about his upbringing. All right. So what this says about Jorrun and his personality, this is something that's just in him, and it being attached to his sun, it is who he is. And the planets that affect it are actually the ones that make us have our inner transformations. So it's interesting to say the least what, it is. Anyway, so if you can't read, I'll read it to you. Elusive, mysterious, fascinating. Someone you can never quite put your finger on. That's true, y'all. We're still trying to figure it out. You are not entirely knowable to yourself or to others. You resist personal definitions and labels. People cannot easily define or label you. Having only a vague sense of who you really are. Your core self is ever expanding. You seem haunted. Refusing to face self-truth. Refusing to face truths about your life. Avoiding responsibility. Yes, we are, McNuggets. Yes. Yes. Okay, I just compiled these keywords, but they're just from here and there. And I even put some that aren't mean in there because I didn't want to seem like I was just going for the gullet. But, I don't know if y'all can read this or not, but I'm just going to read the ones I think are the truest. Okay. All right. So, playing the victim, playing the martyr, I mean, it's never his fault, right? It says a spiritual person, a mystic. I don't know if that fits him so much, but he does think Jesus is an alpha, and he says it numerous times. Okay, okay. Slipping through the cracks. Did he not do that at first? The ability or misfortune not to be seen. Extreme sensitivity to environmental influences. positively or negatively, to sound, color, emotions, etc. He can't handle criticism of any sort. It says extreme sensitivity to dream states. Who cares about that? He lives in the dream world. Anyway, okay. All right, yeah, making sure of this. Okay. Inability to cope with reality. Wants everything to be beautiful. Wants to live the ideal. Dream world. Recluses, hermits, and withdrawn people. I mean, he goes out and stuff, but we knew him during the pandemic. So I don't really, can we really say? I don't know. But he does have like a heavy online life. Realizing your potential through music. Spirituality or compassionate service, yeah. But the music part. A weak ego and a sensitive person. Artistic identity. I'm a sensitive artist. Self-glorification through artistic pursuit. Now, I'm Team Jorrun does coke, but not all the time, just that 1 week. Self-glorification through drugs and alcohol. Viewing your refinement and sensitivity as signs that you are better than other people. And this particular aspect for him is 1 degree from being like, imagine you're on a car. Cars are like coming towards each other, right? Just imagine that. And they're coming, it's like a game of chicken. The moment before impact is the boom. But if it happens right after, it's the aftermath, even a second after. So this is that. It's like that 1 second after impact. So it's not as strong as the next one, but it is still on the like line of who he is. Okay. All right. And then where was I at? Oh, becoming the hero in your own spiritual journey. Spiritual. He's Jorrun the Barbarian in his head. Okay. And he's going to rescue Kelp Pill from Lauren Armstrong, remember? I mean, I remember that because I've been listening to those chats a lot, but okay. Cool. Going so far in your quest for the ideal that you lose touch with reality. Ungrounded. Lives in a world of imagination. Using the power of imagination to reimagine your life and life purpose. Once again, living in a fantasy world, living your dream to be a famous YouTuber. Self-deceiving. Good at being pathetic and drawing sympathy from others. A sucker. Gullible. These are not my words. I mean, I just copied them because I believed it's true. Dude, McNuggets, it is. These are not aspects. Well, one is, but another one is like a esoteric aspect or like kind of a deeper psychological aspect that you'd have to kind of like dig to get. That's what this one is right now. All right, so I've had thoughts about his father, so let's see what this says it would be about your father. An absent father, a father with drug or alcohol issues, a father who avoids responsibility, a father who is a musician or actor, a father involved with spirituality or mysticism. Okay, he was a Jehovah's Witness, yeah? The next aspect that is 100% on the money, no room for error, the moment in chicken where it hits says more about his father and potential father. And I think his dad didn't really fuck with him that much and expected too much from him. I feel like there is just something his father did to him that just made him the way. That's how we all are, right? But like, what was it? Was it no love? Was it too much tough love? You know, we'll never know. Anyway, okay, let's go now to the other aspect. The Uranus trine sun. Okay, that's a 0 if y'all can't tell. Trine in astrology is something that there's so many varied opinions, but in my opinion, it's something that happens so naturally in who you are that it's just who you are. Like, you couldn't change it. I mean, it's a natural talent. People say talent, but I think it's just who you are. Like, if it's a stanky attitude, it's what it is. I think if it's like you have magnetism, then that's what it is. The trine, to me, I feel like it's not that big a deal, but since it's like Jorrun and we're trying to pick them apart, I think that it's very important that we should read these. So let's continue. Oh, evil McNuggets. Let me do your chart. No, I would never be mean. But I'll peep at your chart if you're just curious. Okay. All right. Let's go with the 100% of what Jorrun is. Extremely self-centered. The rules don't apply to me. Splits when things get too emotional or intense. He feels he's his own ultimate authority. A self-centered tyrant. Experimenter. Curmudgeon. Eccentric. A grump. He's always complaining. And oh, if you want to date him on OkCupid, you better meet this list of requirements first. And he assumes he's going to meet someone's one requirement. I mean, on someone's list, he's ridiculous. So, yes. See, so when this says like spiritual and stuff, I'm trying to also kind of say probably, we could make it fit with religion, but okay. He is never quite satisfied. There's always something to grumble about. Not knowing how to be anything other than what you are. Let's hear that again. Not knowing how to be anything other than what you are. As if the trying enough wasn't to secure that, that's what these two planets together mean. He is never going to learn these lessons. The key to this aspect is overcoming that and bettering yourself, but that's like what do they call it? Like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because like he's really already handicapped at birth zodiacally from this aspect. It's kind of like a joke. I have this like whole God is a sadist thing in my head, and there you go. There's another example. Okay. Not just for him anyway. We all have shit in our zodiac. That's a motherfucker. Hey, Jeff. Okay. All right, let's see. If y'all have already read this, oh well. I can't tell what you see or not. Okay. Needing to maintain a sense of independence in every situation or relationship. Not meeting catfishes. Knowing where the exit door is at all times. He sure knew where the exit door was when that genie came to sing him at his work. That's a joke, but he really does know when to leave. Of course it's a joke. I didn't need to tell y'all. Oh, I'm Jorruning now. It's funny. Laugh. Yeah. I got nothing on my claws kicking in. I got some more shit. I knew this was going to spin off into something else. And I got behind my books today because I like needed some kind of like background that was nicer. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just go by my bookshelf today. Okay. Anyway, I actually have hundreds of books. These are just the ones I use like on a couple daily basis. Okay. Okay. Inability to build long-lasting attachments to people, places, or experiences. Making abrupt, fresh starts. Steer music. Building whole new sets of friends over and over again. Burning bridges. Keeping people at a distance. Unpredictable ego expression. Extreme egocentricity. Extreme vanity. Extreme view of your own authority. Extremely childish. Extremely creative and playful. Outrageously pompous. Aloof arrogance. When things don't go his way, he leaves. And now this says about his father. Hey, Wes. We're just reading about Jorrun's astrological makeup and how it's dead on. So maybe you can answer his question about his dad, because here we go with his closest aspect. Dad was aloof, unapproachable, and cold. Dad did not give you warm, loving embraces. Dad was rebellious and cranky. Dad was a genius, and Dad was a grouch. In the Count chat, he's always like, tell me I'm a genius. I'm a genius. That stood out to me because it said Dad was a genius. And I think that's interesting. But I only did 2 aspects today because I did not know how this would go over. But like I said, you don't have to believe in astrology. It's just something I like to do. And I thought I could bring a different twist to the Jorrunography bookshelf, if you will, reference hall. And yeah, y'all, I think that is dead on. I mean, like I said, I wish we had a birth time and a true birthplace so I could truly dig, because in astrology there's not just see these lines, they would also be in houses, and houses also are a big factor on how someone acts. Like I'm trying to explain. I guess I could show my chart. Man, I don't want y'all to see my whole name. Maybe I won't then. Fuck it. But his dad is ex-military. Damn. That's the aspect that was 100% on him, that has no room for error, no room for nothing. I mean, like, is who he is. And the aloof, what was it? Or no, it was the overly pompous attitude, but then aloof, I forgot. Let's see. But when I was writing these down or whatever, aloof arrogance. Okay, and the whole inability to build long-lasting attachments, making abrupt fresh starts, building a whole new set of friends, burning bridges, keeping people at a distance, extreme vanity, the rules don't apply to him, uh, always something to bitch about. I think that is definitely him. Dude, it does. See, I agree with that, Wes. I think that he checked out too. I don't think that, yeah, I definitely don't. And was his father a musician? I know his family kind of has some musical ties. Maybe he wasn't being a musician so bad to please his dad. Has someone said that? I feel like I'm deja vuing right now. I mean, I have my light off. I guess I could turn it on and pull some of my books if we really want to get deep on some Jorrun. Uh, versus because my me personally, I don't like to rely on the internet because anyone could put anything on the internet. I like books that are like pre 1980, um, where you didn't have that and you actually had to study something to write a book on something. So I could. Um, I do, like I said earlier, if people miss this, the planets that affect the sun, because like the sun is your vitality, the moon is your emotionality. And because we do not have his birth time, right? The moon, I don't even want to go into it because it's worthless because we don't really know what his moon is and it moves very fast. So the difference could be, and to what it's touching, like if it was just in, um, like if the moon was in 11th, I think he would be like very loving to his friends. Like if it's in the 10th, he'd be like married to his career, or like it depends. It really makes a fucking difference. So I want to know why, and music in the zodiac. I don't know what house would. It doesn't matter because we don't have his house information. But dad, I think it's crazy that straight up said dad does not give you warm, loving embraces. I mean, I could look at his Pluto is my favorite planet to have tons of Plutonic books because that's what rules my chart personally. I could tell you a lot more about Pluto, but once again, I need the house because that shows where your self transformation will occur within what house. And I can't, man. Can we like just buy? I mean, I'll do it. I'll buy it. The birth certificate. Is there a thing you can just buy anyone's random ass birth certificate? I don't know if you can, but couple that with his inflated ego, and then we get steer music. Yes, and I wonder if steer music is like still a thing. I I feel like I heard this the other day, but hey, Wes, do you know if his father drank? Because the other aspect about his father said an absent father, a father who avoids responsibility, a father involved with spirituality, mysticism, religion, a father who, uh, oh, I already read that. Yeah. A father who's musician or actor. Actor, huh? I just thought of Todd. What's his last name in the movie? It's not Todd Bridges, is it? Is it Todd Bridges? No, that's a real person. Hey, Donde. Todd Bridges is a real person. What am I thinking? I don't want to go searching on Google because my whole screen's showing. If I Googled Todd Cricket Snapper, nothing would probably show up. I know that I'm not the only person who like thinks of that on my like random times. Probably should have had three. He has another aspect that I could like from the top of my head dig into, but I don't like to not be you know. I will say about Jorrun, seems like he goes from I don't drink to oh guzzle those drinks to pina coladas. And I really wonder if he had a drinking problem at some time. Let's look at that. Let's look at that Neptune. Let's look at that Neptune. I'm gonna make a judgment that's not very. I mean, it's educated, but it's not like profound. Let's just see. Mm. I have this aspect myself. Uh, Neptune sextile Pluto. I don't think it's a bad aspect to have. So I'm not gonna glorify Jorrun at all. I mean, he has some good qualities. He's made it this far in life, but they don't pertain to us. So it is what it is. What's really interesting about Jorrun, my favorite aspect, this green dotted line right here. I was talking about these the night I made this chart about his anoretic degree. Oh my God. Y'all, I just had a. If you have something on the 29th degree of Taurus, that's at birth, it'd be the fixed star Alcyone, which is in the Pleiades constellation. I have that one tattooed right here, so I know about it. And it is a star of alcoholism. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna have to dig deep into that. Wow, the things you see when you drink White Claw and do astrology. So, hey, Gorilla Spawn. So, Jorrun comedy steer power. He definitely has staying power. Uh, in certain arenas. I think, last night I was thinking about doing a thing, but I was having fun in Callie and Donde's stream. I didn't talk a lot, but I was crafting, but like I was like there, I was definitely there in spirit, talking about showgirls and shit. Oh, showgirls. I can't even lie. I was loving that part. That's probably the most active I was in that chat. But anyway, and I was gonna not finish. Good Lord, there's a lot of them, but do more of the Jorrun Kelp calls, and every time he brought up genies or slave master, I was gonna take a shot because it was St. Patrick's Day. But then I thought to myself, like, I will be literally drunk, like not even like I'm having a good time buzz. I will be like guzzle those drinks, Jorrun drunk, or drunk when I made the merchandise video, whatever. I think there were sometimes he was drunk and didn't let it on, like just like I said, because I keep going over those kelp chants because I was analyzing some of them, and he just goes off the rails sometimes, like out of nowhere. He might have been drunk, and like that time he just lost it on her, he might have been drunk. I don't think he didn't realize it. Had an intruder. What do you need? That's very cool, very artistic. Can you give me like 20 more minutes? Thank you. I made a title for you. For me? Thank you. I'll try it on a little bit. No, you can't put it on. Why? I'll talk to you in a minute. I love you very much, though. My son made me a cardboard wrestling belt. And I felt it very imperative to say something to him loving because I don't want him to grow up to be a Jorrun. That's the truth, though. Anyway. So I thought today I'm not good at what you call it. I mean, I am good at it. I don't know how it would work. I don't know how we could ever make it, put it on YouTube. But y'all know the show Undercover Boss, right? Like, I'm gonna take this thing away. I'm learning this now, so bear with. Okay, So, okay, this is much easier to use. Anyway, like you know how we're like he's an undercover cuck. Like, what if we like got like an undercover boss like movie and put his head on someone? An undercover cuck, and he's trying to like find like his BBC, his black bull. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like that's literally I think that'd be funny. Hey Callie, I was just talking about showgirls and did the sign of the cross and everything. You could have done it with me. Hmm. And I have some things in my head that I think I don't need these anymore would be funny, but I don't know how to execute. I know we all do, you know, but you know, you know what I mean. Every artist who is doing the art is so much more talented than Jorrun himself. If no one sees Showgirls, I'm not going to know what I'm talking about. But dip your fingers in, you're like, that was holy water. You won't know what that is, but Crystal Connors for life. I really feel like the women I looked at as a child, and I thought, well, I was like, I'm going to be that woman when I grow up, was Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns. Arguably the heaviest um, uh, influence on me and my love of cat suits to this day. I have quite a few. I love them. And what else? Oh yeah, Crystal Connors, Gina Gershon, and Showgirls. I remember when that movie came out. I first saw it when I was very young because at the time, you know, like when you rent a house sometimes and then you have to wait until you get into another one. Okay, we were living with my grandma at the time, and I was asleep on the couch, and my dad rented it. I guess he didn't think it'd be that bad. I don't know, but I pretend like I was asleep and I was watching it. Probably how fetishes grow to be, right? Because I was just like so fascinated because I was not supposed to watch that stuff, you know, but oh my God, I didn't know there was something. Sorry, how do I replay anything? I don't know nothing like this. Oh, thanks. But how do I make it play? Did it play for y'all? I don't know anything like this. Y'all, what if I did make a genie cat suit? How does that even work, though? I think Jordan probably likes cat suits. You know why? Because you don't have to show the belly, because as long as you look svelte, that's enough. And for someone who said he likes small girls, he really likes the big boobies. Dude, was it on VH1? Because it was like always. And then it's all confusing because he tells her to ice her nipples when she's trying out and she gets offended. Man, that really did influence me because Crystal Connors is just a bitch and she's watching it licking her cat teeth over there. Like, I like that shit, you know? Just to watch her get humiliated. There's a scene in Showgirls, I'll talk about it, my favorite. They go see the strip club because Gina Gershon, I'm just say their real names. Gina Gershon finds out that she's working a strip club and she just likes her. You know, she doesn't know if she likes to hate her or really likes her, but she likes something about her. So then they go and she's like, I want to get a dance from you or whatever. And her boyfriend, Kyle MacLachlan, and he runs the show because Crystal Connors is the supreme head dancer of the show. That's a big key part of the show. And then she's like, we don't dance for women, Elizabeth Berkley. And then she's like $500 or whatever. And then she said, then the owner's like, done, go do it, you know. So then she watches her and she's like, she pretty much makes Kyle MacLachlan nut in his pants. And then because she was all turned on while she was watching it, and there's such a sexual tension. I love that. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it whenever they're kind of getting heated together when they're practicing dancing. And then Gina Gershon has her hand on Elizabeth Berkley's throat, and she said, "See, darling, I told you you're a whore," or whatever. She's like, "I'm not a whore." I love that movie, but that definitely made me who I am today, y'all. Oh, thank you, Clover. but I can fix that later. I'm not too worried about it today, but oh, but if everyone's like Jorrun, oh Lord. So let's see here. Since I went off the rails, Gina Gershon, when she's, it's like, that's why Bound is so good. Goddamn, her and Jennifer Tilly. We're coming back. We're talking all about this shit in another stream. We're all like, oh my God, Jennifer Tilly. Oh. Hot. And then Gina Gershon, obviously. And I don't know. I don't think of any other. That's bad, right? I know there's some women that inspired me when I was a kid. And I mean, when I say kid, I mean like 10. A real kid. But long day on the law. Thanks for making an appearance, though. Don't day. Just make sure you don't get the edited version because it's going to be edited. It's not going to be good. But trigger alert. There is, like I didn't want to say the R word, but there is that at the end of the movie. And I think that's probably why it was really shunned, aside from just all the boobs all the time. But hey Rob. I don't have my glasses on. I'm having to rely on everybody. But yeah. You know, so enough about Showgirls. Let's talk about something else. I was researching something about Jorrun, and it has to do with his laugh. I don't know if I should save this for. I'll save that. I'll save that for theories of the mind too. Probably do that later. I don't know, but we can say another one, and then I'm putting pieces together. Earlier, we're talking about his cuck fantasies in his head. And then in one of the streams, like, I'd play a bisexual, bedazzled jean dude or something. And then we have to think about the worst story ever told. About the transvestite. Is it possible that the story had some truth to it, but the real truth of it is that he messed around with a transvestite and he threw it in like that so he can get it off his chest and then laugh about it like it's a funny joke, but like it didn't happen at the same time, like meeting like a girl with his friend and stuff. I wonder. Yo, Showgirls is actually good. It ain't no cricket snapper, and by that I mean it ain't no cricket snapper. Like you good if you can sit through. It's very good, very seedy, very very fun and guilty pleasure for me. It's Versace. You mean Versace? Huh? It's called Versace. Oh. When you were a hooker, how much did you charge? 50, sometimes 100. Oh, that's a shame, baby. You're a great fuck. I love that movie. I am horrible with the mouth, but I'm not trying to like make money here. So I'm just being me. Foul-mouthed as fuck. That's a hot movie. Maybe because I really love to interrogate people and I don't try to be nice about it. And there's just cunty people in that movie. That's why I like it. It's kind of like why this vision came to my mind right now. I'm a sadist. Everyone obviously knows that. But like, I thought of like a fireplace prod. In my vision now, it wasn't hot, but now I'm thinking it probably would have been more fun if it was hot. And like if you were interrogating someone like in a foreign land or something and you'd like poke their ribs with it. I don't know. I'm drinking too much. Then I laugh. That's a real laugh. That's a real laugh. But come on, y'all. Y'all think some weird shit sometimes. Don't play with me. Y'all know. Y'all do. Gushy? I said Gushy. Let me see. What else do I pronounce wrong? Here's one for y'all. Okay, I'm probably going to say this wrong. If someone can... Jean-Paul Gaultier? Is that how you say it? Jean-Paul Gaultier? When I was little, I'd say Jean-Paul Gaultier. And then there was that other designer when I was younger that was like Jabot, but I'd say Garbod because that's what it looked like. Like I've always been into collages and stuff like that. And I would always get Vogue magazine because they had the most ads in there and that you could honestly like, you know, Starship Troopers. But yeah, I was like Jabot, Gerbod. What's another one? Oh, Givenchy. Givenchy. I think that's really what it is, right? Or something. But I said Givenchy, like Givenchy Code. If that's committing a thought crime, I am consistently thinking thought crimes. I would not doubt if I was a person who tortured prisoners in a different life because I think of that stuff all the time. All the time. Yeah. Also, that could stem from when I was a child and they told us about the Crusades as a kid, and I'm like, what? You know, that really happened? And then it turns into a fascination because you can't believe humans are that cruel and thoughtful when it comes to ways to torture people. I will say I have waterboarded somebody a couple of times, and that is one of those kinks that are like one of the no not no nos, but the extreme ones. Yeah, you have to really trust that person, you know. I did. That person's still very near and dear to me to this day. One of my top servants, but slaves, whatever you want to call it. He's definitely a slave. But yeah, who doesn't have a wicked mind, you know? I think I just choose consensual wickedness. I'm not talking too much. I should probably go and finish this white claw. I worked this morning, y'all, so I am fresh off the Dom truck. The Dom truck. I don't know what that means. Actually, I was about to look at this other aspect here. I took it off. He's got Mercury that's in tuned with in tuned Venus. He's a very sweet talker, charmer. He is a kiss ass. We know that. You know what I mean? But that's definitely what that means too. Because Mercury is communication and Venus is how you like show aesthetic or whatever have you, you know, beauty, shopping, wealth, uh but love even. I hate to be so cliche about like love, but the things that when you think of Venus, yeah, but associated with Mercury. And while we're like that, like Mercury could be taken so many ways because I don't know if anyone else studies myth, but Mercury is actually a trickster god. And it makes me wonder, like, if he was God's messenger, he might have been like fucking up some messages, you know? He's also the god of thieves in mythology. I thought that's interesting. I only looked into it so much because of the whole Hermes, Thoth, Mercury trifecta stuff a long time ago that I got into. I thought clip what? I might take this one down to be honest, because I am talking a lot. But you know, you got to see it now, so you know, enjoy it. Or I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm having a good time though. I mean, if we were in real life, this is what you'd be getting from me. So it is what it is. But I don't like that I turned the light off because now I'm like in the dark in my room, you know. Whatever. So, yes. I will dig deeper into, like I said, if I know how to get a birth chart, I mean, a birth thing, I just don't like doing a chart if I can't really get to the meat of it. Just like when I read tarot and stuff, I don't, I prefer astrology to it because there's actually something there if you just want to say whatever in the stars or whatever. But, because, you know, I don't like to read unless it's going to rip your guts out. And you don't got to tell me all your business because I just read it, you know, so I know what's going on with you. But I want you to know with every fiber of your being that you are being spoken to, not by me, by someone else or something else, your own subconscious. And you better take heed of that. That's what I want it to be like, get over here, you know, anytime I do any kind of like mediumistic favor. Didn't a French guy make Showgirls? Oh, hey, Muse posted a new video. Let's get my live reaction. Turn this phone up. I didn't mean to do that. Have you seen this one? Oh, wait, did you send it to me, Wes, already? Damn, you did. You've already seen it. Shit. All right. Let's go.
I would have got that. I got it. It's fine. No, really, I don't mind. Let me do it. I got it. It's seriously fine. Hey, you okay? What's going on?
I have so many thoughts.
I really would have done it. God, I can't believe I forgot. God, I really would have done it. I can't believe I forgot. God, I'm so stupid.
Okay. Muse is watching someone. Muse is watching someone with insecure attachment disorder. I say disorder, but I know it's like a theory. Bitch, your hair is bad. Okay. I did not click on that. It was like fried and stuff. Anyway, I mean, I started laughing too, though, Wes, when I saw it. Can I stop this bitch? Because I just want to. Okay. All right. It says, why some people with insecure attachment try and pick up the extra slack anywhere we can. And then it shows somebody cleaning or whatever, and then Moose over here crying, and then she lip syncs along with it, and she actually does it in some decent time, bitches, might I have you know. And then she's like, I would have done it. I would have done it. And there's tears. And I'm sitting to myself like, she's probably thinking about back at Wes's house when she decided to take the wrong fork in the road. And she said cleaning was her passion. And she's thinking, I could have done it. I could have done it. She's what, bitch? What? That's the only reason I think she could be crying right now is like, why did I let my life get so bad? That's the truth. Yes, cleaning's her passion. Hey, Joker. Cleaning's her passion. Wes fired his cleaning lady, did you not? Because she said that's her passion. And then, lo and behold, she also had one that was like, she is like duetting with people, and it's absolute nonsense. Like, so many times I want to comment and just be like, you're so full of shit, but I'd get like a one-way ticket to the block train. And one day she might post something amazing and I won't be able to see it, and I have to go to Patreon or something. And I wonder if she puts all her TikToks on Patreon. I also wonder what kind of magic she does. I think she did something like Green Witch or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I think I'm about to. Where's the extended version of Poop on the Floor or Mary Poopins? Sorry, I'm glad Losh Farthertron wasn't here to see me burping on the camera and then roast me. I usually don't burp, only when I drink these canned drinks with carbonation. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, for the first time in my life, probably like a month ago, I shotgunned a Truly and I could not stop burping. It was out of control. 36-year-old, I'd never shotgunned anything. Well, you know what? I finally did, though. And I learned that I don't care for it because it makes you burp like an ungodly amount. And just when you think you're done drinking it, you are not. There's still more there. It's like, can't I just enjoy it? You know? I mean, I'm not drinking Truly. But I forgot it was Friday. I missed my mimosa day with my friends. I mean, we didn't like plan it, but usually every Friday we go. She duets and sits next to them and makes smug faces and cries and acts like she's so moved by it. How does she make herself cry? I mean, I'm not like a Muse expert. I just kind of read it, and plus my stuff is just like opinion. I say I never met her. I've only talked to her a few times, but I'm having more thought crimes. I'm just smart enough not to say it. Dude, hey Lauren Identity. I was in the middle of committing thought crimes, but okay. So, like I said about what do you mean BPD? That Brianna girl, or are you saying something else? I really need to hunker down and that's what I'm she has to think of something. She has to think of something like that. Like, what does my life become? You know? Oh Lord have mercy. But so I think that I will probably it's just like for me to actually work on a I'm the person if I'm working on something and then I go off and then I kind of forget about it and I'll come back like, oh, that's nice. Like I really need to do the astrology of the night that Lauren got busted because there is so much there to unload. And I think it is so fascinating. And I think that my thing with astrology is it fate or is it free will? I don't know personally. I think, but there's so like if you read the analysis interpretation of my chart, you'd be like, well, damn. I mean, I feel like my chart is me 1000%. And it even shows like I was adopted at birth. It shows my adoption at my moment of incarnation. Like it's crazy, but I wonder if in our hologram, like someone else's chart works for them or doesn't, you know? Anyway, point being, the transit for Lorne that night is so damning. But we can only blame the fact there were no exits. You know, maybe if he took a different route, things would have gone different. He could have turned around in Kayla Marie's driveway, but maybe he couldn't. Maybe the truck was too wide. I don't know. I don't know. Which predator says that? I don't know, but every time I say I don't know, I say it like that. But I want to say he has like a little bit of a mustache, but I don't know, but he's not famous. He's like wearing a. Is he in the same house as is he Greasy? Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. Is she? I don't believe Muse has borderline personality disorder. I don't. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable explaining why I don't believe that. But if I got heated enough at her, I'd probably start really going hard. If anything, she's probably fucking histrionic, and there's a very fine line between the two things. Uh, because a lot of histrionics think they're borderline because they don't want to accept the fucking fact they're histrionic. Because then that would mean that you're a self-centered asshole. That's what that would mean. And sorry to anyone who's histrionic, but you know who you are if you accept that fact. So usually it's sexual abuse that stems that thing up, but um I didn't mean to I wasn't griping at you. I'm mad at Muse. Anyway, sorry. Wes, is Brianna stripping? Or is she having a real job? I mean, I think stripping's a real job. Makes real money. So depending on what you call real. But uh that's how my mind works, you know? It's always analyzing everything. But I also will say this that I think that so many people want to cry borderline personality when they don't know what the fuck it really is. And like, do I think Lauren has it? Yes. That's why he's desperate to keep up with people in his life because he was abandoned or he was rejected at a very young age. So, but Muse, no, because the way Wes treated her, she would have clung to him, especially being so subby as she portrays. And not that her and Wes were like that, but just someone that cared for her. If she was so downtrodden, so abused, so sex trafficked almost, she would never do the shit she did. Histrionic. That's the truth. The grocery store, she's been banned from every strip club. Y'all, I've most of my adult life I've been a dancer, not lately because I do the dom thing, but to get banned from a club is very hard. She must have been like pincushion into the bathroom or something, something extreme to get banned, because that's a lot. That's a lot, a lot, a lot. So, oh, good, Joker. I'm glad, because I'm very intense when I have an opinion, and uh, I'm not always the best well spoken, but I will say that, like, I don't. Has she ever said she has BPD? I mean, she said she has everything. She has everything. So she may have, you know. Okay. Other than the herpes. So that's the one she has? There was a crazy pedophile murder on the loose in Maine, and maybe God was looking out for Lorne. Yo, accuses dancers of theft. Does drugs, talks to customers about DID and crazy stuff. Y'all, I should make a little segment that's strip club story time, because I got tons of them. If a girl accused a girl of theft at any club I worked at that was like a tight knit, not even tight knit, but they had like their ship they ran or whatever, they would, in front of all the girls, say, okay, in the night, you want to wait or you want to do it now? She's like, go through that bitch's locker now. We had random locker checks, everything like that. And whoo, bitch, you better hope that you weren't zanned out and stole that girl's flat iron, or you gonna get it. It's like Sin City. The girls make the law in that motherfucker. Like, that's the truth. Like, I, I've seen some shit. I saw a girl get her teeth kicked out by some platforms when I was young. That taught me to never, like, cross these bitches or bitches in general. Like, oh, I'm very respectful of people, you know, because, like, that's just like, that's intense. But flat irons can be expensive, you know? I mean, they can. Boys don't know, but they can be. I have one right now that was like $60, and it's really not that good. Like, I need to get another one because, you know, damages your hair. Oh, tangenting. Okay. Oh, you assumed. No, Joker. I feel like I've heard that with her before. Like, someone has said something about BPD, and people also get BPD confused with bipolar, because it has the same. I think she's just histrionic and a fucking liar, and she can't keep her lies straight. That's why the DID is a thing, because you can't keep your lies straight. You have no blame, you know. But, and I thought she was a piece of shit, a real royal piece of shit. But then whenever I realized how she was so fluent in the kink world, not fluent, but she was meddling and selling things and working in the kink realm. That's when I personally was like, oh no, bitch. Mm-mm. This is my turf, bitch. No, I'm not allowing her to me personally, I'm not allowing her to take advantage of anybody unless they in fact want to be taken advantage of. And then that's on their thing. But I think that's disgusting when someone comes into a community where some people are very wounded and very susceptible to charm or things like that, and then this just wrecks them and ruins them further than what they were before when they were just seeking a creative outlet. And I that's why I personally don't want her to keep winning. She's not winning, but keep doing anything good if she's not doing anything good. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. And I don't think someone can really be sorry for anything they've done until they fucking say, I'm sorry. and she has yet to do that. So that's why I do not like her. So I just wanted to make that clear while I'm on my soapbox, so people can't accuse me of just jumping on a bandwagon and just hating on this girl. That is why I don't like this girl. Exactly, Wes. And people don't understand that about BDSM. Like, if she has a certain type of sex with someone and they don't do what she wants after, she is going to claim that they did something to her. That is the world she chose to play in. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that a man's life can be ruined. Or a girl, for that matter. Oh. But, oh, are Breets relaxing? Yeah, I probably should just kill this drink so I can just get off here. I have to have that wrestling belt to go try on. I don't think it's gonna fit. It's like this. Well, no, it's probably gonna fit him, and he's like tiny. Oh well. But yeah, I'm probably gonna delete this because I said a lot of shit. So thanks for hanging out with me, and not delete it, but I'll hide it just so not everyone sees it, but it'll still be there. Um, uh, she says she was misdiagnosed with BIP, but it is really DID. You know how bad I want to call this bitch on the telephone? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't with it. I was hoping so bad when we were talking that I would get the chance to meet her, maybe in person. And that's where my thought crime will stop out loud. But I think she had to have known that I was I don't want to say in cahoots with Wes, but close to Wes, because I just ended up off. No, it was because I talked shit on Liminal Shit. Liminal Shit's post. I assumed maybe she saw me posting under some West stuff. That's what it was. Nah, yeah. I didn't mean close like that. I meant like in this community, and I definitely know her shit. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, attached to the Westmost story, and that now you know the rest of the story. It's gone, deleted. Man, I need that as a text tone. I have so many TCAP reference, and a lot of these are people when y'all do live streams. I love the things y'all say, and I listen to them. I just love them, and I save them because like I'm a creeper, and that's how I know Jordan's a creeper. Because like attracts like, man. I see you. I see you, Jordan. I mean, I'm not creeping like that weird shit. I tell people when I'm creeping. I tell all. I played it for Landy City himself. You know, so whatever. I am. I'm the kind of creeper that's like respectful. I'm not trying to look in your windows or find out your real name. How is this possible? What's another thing he fucking said in that shit? When he calls you brother, that upsets me. Because you get mad. I'm gonna need you to calm down right now. And then he's just like, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. And then he says brother at the beginning of the call too, and he's like, oh, not good, brother. Why? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna spit out another theory I have, but I'm gonna wait until later tonight, probably. Like I said, because I was gonna like get a little buzz. It's only 4 o'clock. Oh my god. Okay, 4:30. Excuse me. But yeah, go do some stuff around here I need to do, and then get a night buzz and be back. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this off because I was talking about like waterboard and stuff. But the respectful creeper coming this fall to the WB. That's me though. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I'm very intense. Like I said, like you like me or you don't. Like it is that. That is that. And I do feel like some people don't, but I care not. Unless I like them, and then I'll be like, why the fuck don't you like me? Just tell me. And I guarantee you that you have it misconstrued. They might not. The respectful creeper. Maybe not even Netflix, but Pluto TV. Y'all, I can't even talk shit on Pluto TV. I like to watch Supermarket Sweep on that. And I like to play because I played with my grandma when I was a kid. And when they had to guess the name brands, I like still get like 95% of the answers correct. Even though some don't exist anymore. Is it like memory from back in the day? I don't know, but that was a good show, Supermarket Sweep. They need to bring that back. Ooh, girl, I'm gonna make you so uncomfortable. Respectfully. I like to think I do make people uncomfortable respectively. But it's a good kind of uncomfortable that promotes change. And that's what I could have done for Jorrun. I don't want to say I can make any man change. I'm just saying, like, there's a lesson I learned in a book that changed my life. And this is going back to Cricket Snapper for that ass. Hold on, let's see. Where it at? Oh, it's up top. I don't want to stand up because I'm just wearing like some booty shorts. But all my LaVey books are up here because I was a very heavily practicing LaVey and Satanist at one point too. But in Satanic Witch, he states, my little folder notes. Anyway, he states, and I this is when I was like getting into the Dom stuff. He states, if you can find out a man's fetish, you can control that man. And I said, that's what that book's about, is that, and how to seduce without magic conjuring shit up, but just with what you have. And I think that that's the most telling quote. If you can, this is a woman too though, if you can find out anyone's fetish, you can, because it is the void of all people, the one thing they will never have. And if you can be that exotic, refreshing thing to them, you got them. And that's the truth. I believe it to be that anyway. So if I could appeal to Jorrun's vanity in a way that I would not deteriorate any of my sanity isn't a word, but strength as who I am and what I was there to do, y'all, I will go as far to say this too. Even though I'm not putting kelp stuff out there, but she identified as submissive, I do sense in there, because I didn't think that of her when I first met her, and I told her that. And I think that she could have made Jorrun succumb if their relationship grew that far. I think that she could have, yeah, destroyed him. Oh, thanks, Wes, for being with me with the booty shorts. You don't see me bragging about it. Oh yeah, if he met like knowing what we know now. Well, let me scroll up. There's a couple comments I wanted to read. I'm going hungry. Okay. Well, yeah, that'd be funny. Wait. Oh, thank you, Callie. I thought my energy was a lot for people. Excuse me. Sorry, burp of claw. My name is Bexy and I'm a creeper. I'm really respectful and it goes deeper. That's a totally Beastie Boys flow for you. I like the finer things I can't afford. Did I tell you about the times I tried to waterboard? I love Beastie Boys. I can't believe I just did that for y'all. I guess I just forgot I was with y'all. But I do. I have Beastie Boys on vinyl. I don't fuck around. I love. When I always say I have this on vinyl, it's because I loved it that much to spend $40. Someone loved me enough to pay 40 or hundreds of dollars, depending on whatever the vinyl was at the time that I just needed to have, But yeah, I think it was kind of like Jorrun meets Beastie Boys. That was my vibe just there. See, I do see a dom in kelp. And I know that is not disrespectful when I say that, because I know that I think if she read that, she'd be like, a little bit. She'd be like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Because like her and my conversations are, she knows you know, for real. And I always think of this time that I saw a cat playing with a bird, and I talk about this all the time. And I watched it because I was fascinated with how it was like beating the bird with its paw, and the bird was hopping like it was, and the cat was letting it think that it was going to get away, but I knew it wasn't, but I was still enthralled to watch because it was just like, whoa, this is something I don't get to see every day, and the bird had hurt its wing and it kept stumbling over, and the cat would just be like, bah! You know what I mean? And just before it ultimately killed it. But I think of Kelp and Jorrun. When I think of that cat, you know, and then it's hobbling around thinking it's gonna get away, and no. So maybe Primal Sub. I do believe that this is like Kelp Hour. I don't care if she hears what I say, because everything I say is how I feel, and it's nothing I probably haven't told her anyway. But uh, I do believe she's very carnal, very ancient, and I mean that, and she knows what I mean by that. Wes, exactly. The submissive doesn't have to be submissive to the world. It's one person, and I think that's what Wes didn't get. Like, just because you're submissive doesn't mean that anyone owns her. Like, for someone who is so into BDSM, uh, I deal with a lot of people who are like what we call like armchair kinksters, right? They just they they live their dreams on the internet, you know, and like a lot of the work I do sometimes is online because they're armchair submissives, because in their life they're really not. They're like running businesses. They're married, whatever. So I think that he is just that too. I think he just lives it from his futon. Did he even have a desk chair? Did he have a desk chair, y'all? I've never seen a chair. I said Wes? Did I say Wes? Look, ain't no law but the claw. You can't get mad at me. I'm almost done. I might have stumbled on my maybe I'll do the kelp Jorrun string. I don't know, but every time he says, I'm just being honest, I'll take a shot. Because how many times does he say it? Clobber counted it one time, didn't he? I never confuse you with Jorrun. BBC, broken pee-pee. Tiny pee-pee. Can't confuse it. I really don't know about Wes's pee-pee. It's just a joke. But, yeah. Did I really say Wes? I feel bad if I did. But I'm not that drunk. I was talking about Jorrun. That's why I'm like, I clearly was talking about Jorrun. Does he have a desk chair? That's what I said. Desk chair. You might have thought I said Wes. Hair. Don't you say those kinds of things. I still stand by my theory that he thought Sasha into a creative being, and she's like, yo, I hate this motherfucker. I don't want to be his slave. So she's like, I'm fucking his shit up. If I was condemned to a life of servitude, I sure be fucking shit up too till you set my fucking ass free. Hey, Bailey. Oh, I said because I was answering you. Okay, I was about to say, fuck, did I just fuck up like that? I've only had one claw. Okay, my own vanity. Honestly, swear to God, I have not listened to anything because I kind of cringe when I hear my own voice. But I like to like watch myself when I'm not talking, but I mean, no, that's not true. I like to. But I said a lot of things in this thing that I probably don't want everyone in the world to hear. Actually, it's not like that, but I don't want people to misconstrue it if they weren't here for it, if that makes sense. Plus, me, I ramble. And I've had to like keep it contained on other people's streams because I'll just go off the rails. And that's probably why I sound like I don't know what I'm saying a lot of the time because I have to think about it. But if I'm not thinking about it, it's like, rock and roll. I'm really afraid to listen to this one. But yeah, I mean, I am vain, rightfully so. Anyone should feel that way about themselves. Yes, wear his skin, man. He was. I'm with the theory that, or not just a theory, just the comment that Wes said earlier. He doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize it, and I don't know who said this. That like he's so into like porn that race is like brought out to him in a more serious way because he notices it more because he's categorized things. That's what I think. And that's why like I don't know how to make a video yet and like just make it and then post it unless it's on my phone. But I don't know. I feel like I've been like struggling really hard with my personal creative process. This is like helping me kind of like process that because like I used to paint and stuff, and I don't. I'll do something, I'll throw it away. I'm just not into it. I have such a creative block. I can't even get through reading my books right now. Like I got a lot of books recently on like something I've been wanting to learn about, and I just can't. So this is fun. I mean, I'll probably be like over this. I go in phases. I'll probably be over this here shortly and then just kind of move on to something else and come back like months later. But, that's how it goes. I did say, right? I did say in my other stream the other night, I pulled up my notes where it says that Portuguese are Caucasian. I looked this up on 3 different websites. Y'all, I found something else out last night on accident. I mean, Wes and Joey and them might already know this. I'm gonna save it for tonight. Oh, but I found out something interesting last night. It's a small detail. Maybe I should dig a little bit more and find some more stuff before I just start spouting it out. But yeah. Jorrun grew up in an era with a heavy black population. Things were still kind of integrating racially as he was coming up in the early 80s. He probably idolized the culture. I didn't know that about him. Did New Edition have Bobby Brown in it? I was born in 85, so I don't know for sure. Everybody talking all this stuff about me. Or shit. I like that song though. I learned it from Britney Spears though. I didn't know he did it. Don't they talk about New Edition in the song Slow Jams about Twista? Which I really like that song. If I'm like in my hot tub and I'm drunk, you can guarantee that song is going to be showing up on Snapchat with me sing along drunk. Because I love that song. That and TLC when I'm like feeling myself in the hot tub. I need to deal with the hot tub. I haven't been in there in 2 weeks. Maybe that's why my creativity is shot because I'm such a water person. Oh my God, Belle Biv DeVoe, like that girl is poison. I fucking love that song. Wes, wasn't it you that whenever the catfish thing happened and I was like, oh, that song, oh, Sheila, and you knew exactly who sang it? And I'm like, you couldn't have Googled it that fast. Who sings it? Oh, Sheila. Oh, baby. Loving you is where I got to be. I like that shit. I like Sheila E. too. I didn't even realize the name was Sheila. We're talking about Sheila, but that song sounds like Glamorous Life. I love Prince, so of course I know some Sheila E. Okay, but who sang Ready for the World? That's who it was, right? Oh, Sheila. Yeah. Dun, it, dun, it, dun, it, dun it. Unless I'm dreaming of that again, and Eyes Without a Face didn't happen either. You were just there to get something to eat. Y'all, I found a TCAP channel. Maybe I'm talking about all this. I need to make a little note because look, oh wait, oh, I love the 80s. There's a club in Houston that plays like 80s dance on Saturdays, and that's where I like to go. And yes, because they'll play like deep shit like Ministry, Joy Division, and like psychedelic furs and good shit. Not like just like we got the beat and shit. They play some good shit like the Smiths. You know, I'm like, oh shit. Every song I'm like, this is my song. Every song. It's good. Oh, you know, you know. Oh, Sheila. I'm just talking about me singing the song Oh Sheila and you knowing who sang it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh Sheila. Hey, Jason Spears. I don't have my glasses on. I mean, I guess I could. I had my high ponytail, but you can't really tell for Jorrun today. No hoop earrings, though. The only ones I have like Baphomets in them, and they don't count probably, you know. Man, you know, The Fresh Prince is something I thought about watching again just because, like, nostalgic feel goods. Yeah. Oh, Sheila, let me love you till them. Who sings Oh, Sheila? You're such a gaslighter, Wes. Damn. Okay. Oh, Sheila. It is Ready for the World. Hey, Moments. Is it live or live? Yo, that show, I was raised on it. Roseanne, too. That's one of my all-time favorite shows. Roseanne. I love that, like, they brought it back. The Connors. Damn. Are you feeling good? I didn't understand Seinfeld till I was older. That's the truth. I watched it, but I was like, ah. Then you get older and then you get the jokes and you're like, ah. Like Chappelle's show was funny and stuff, but then when you're older, you're like, oh shit, you know? This is awesome. Baby. 1, 2, 3. Is that the words? I don't know. I made it that way. I feel oh, like what are some albums y'all like that y'all can just like listen to, even if they're in the past, and you like I'm talking an album, and y'all just feel like zen, like all is right with the world. I'm asking, like y'all tell me, because I'm trying to find out what I'm listening to the rest of the day. I mean, I'm get guilty pleasure with it. I need some inspiration for my playlist later. Uh, 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 uh. Because I got this much left, and then I am. Can you hear me swallow? Right now, I'm gonna have to start a new stream. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Is that fair? 20 minutes. Yo, I have an Art Garfunkel record. That song "All I Know" by Art Garfunkel. Like I'm already getting like in a misty. If I put it on, before I know it, I'm standing like this and like a tear will be coming out. Yeah, it's such a good song. Oh, it's such a good song. One of my favorites of all time. We both bruise too easily. It's a good one. You might be joking, Dundee, but I'm not. Tom Waits. Doesn't he sing, "What's he building in there"? Is that the same guy I'm thinking of? I think it is. I like weird eccentric shit. Too easily to let it show. Okay, all things aside, it is 4:43. I'll return by 5:05 my time. That is 22 minutes or something? 23 minutes? No. I've had too many claw. I can't too many. I've had one. But okay, I will continue with the kelp pill thing. Okay. And I'll be back. I just need to go to the bathroom and make sure that my responsibilities are not dead. All right. And then I'll be back. All right. Hopefully I'll come back and then we can get into some Jorrun kelp pill again. And yeah.